I chose Stanford because from an early age, my mom went here. I grew up around the institution, grew up coming to football games, grew up with a recognition of the type of place it was. I wanted the combination of athletics and also just the culture and the notoriety of Stanford. That was always the strive, was to get a Stanford degree, one of the best institutions in the world, and just have that going forward. I just felt like it would be a huge advantage in life, an accomplishment that would be hard to replicate. Overall, the general quality of person that comes here, I mean, you meet people from countless different backgrounds, different parts of the world, not just the country. That's been the thing for me, just the quality of person that's been around the campus has been incredible. I major in history. I've loved history since a young age. The cliche, history repeats itself. A lot of things going on today around the world globally. A lot of it has some serious historical significance and also just similarities to the past that are interesting. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do after school. I have another year coming back. I love to learn, and I love to learn about history, so it's been awesome being able to interact with those studies. During last year's bowl prep, that's a period in which we're on campus and all the other students are gone for a winter vacation. And I just kind of noticed a bump under my right armpit, nothing too serious, it wasn't painful. So I went into our athletic trainers and they got me in to see some doctors, and one thing led to another, which was a biopsy that ended up coming back positive for lymphoma, but that biopsy result didn't come in till the night before we were supposed to leave for the bowl game. That word cancer is something that you hear, you don't expect it to be you, and then once it is you, you kind of realize, that's gonna be your life for a little bit of time, but everything just kind of changes right from there. Everything you're worried about, those little things kind of leave your head and you start focusing on, something that is, life-threatening and just has to take all your attention away from everything else. You don't expect it to be you, but once it happens, I mean, it's just, you got to deal with it. I was working with the Stanford Lymphoma Clinic. Lucky to be where I was because I was able to get in, and start getting treated pretty quickly. Just the team in general was the best group of people. The nurses made every day, chemo's not fun, but the nurses do their best to make every day as enjoyable and make sure you're comfortable as possible, and just a huge amount of respect for people in the medical field. It's not easy. They have to deal with people at their worst times, but just immensely grateful for those people. My teammates, coaches, everyone around campus was just so supportive. I mean, the amount of phone calls, texts I got, the 43s on the arms and the necks, I mean, it truly is just, over 100 brothers and family members here. That was a huge relief during a pretty tough time. Anyone that knows, there's nothing quite like football. Being back out there with the guys, strapping it up, was just a dream come true. I mean, was able to get back into the swing of things and back in for this season, which was just, even beyond my wildest expectations early on. So just a dream come true. It was initially, and then I got to relive it again when, I got to come back.